Welcome live inside the Union broadcast booth, our last game of day number 2. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Poling as we have the Gillette Riders, the 3rd seed, against the home standing team, the team hosting the AA tournament this year, the 2nd seed, the Casper Oilers. After the break, we'll have our Farmers Insurance scene set here on the Cazines Ace pre-game show. This is a buckle up for live Wyoming presentation of the 2024 AA State Tournament, MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
I buckle up because I think about my family and how important it is to know that I'm going to be coming back home to them safely.
My reason for buckling up is that I value safety in my life and I want to make sure I'm there for years to come for my children.
My reason for buckling up is to get home to my dog.
I buckle up because my wife thinks it's a safe thing to do, and I have 2 beautiful little boys to go home to every night, and I just think it's too important not to get thrown out of a vehicle if you have a rollover accident.
I think about my dad when I buckle up. He lost his best friend from not wearing a seatbelt, so I always make sure to wear my seatbelt so he doesn't lose another best friend.
Foot pain can make even the simplest things a struggle. Dr. Chad Brady is a foot and ankle surgeon who listens to your concerns, offering a variety of solutions to get you back on your feet and out of pain. Dr. Chad Brady can help you get back to the life you deserve. Don't let foot pain stop you from living your life. Schedule an appointment today. Dr. Chad Brady, Uinta Medical Group. Call or schedule online at evanstonanytime.com.
Into Mountain West Business Solutions to see what Randy and the team are up to today. Randy is printing out testimonials from satisfied customers. Let's see what some of them say.
Bar none, the best customer service in the industry.
Mountain West has been perfect for our business needs.
We simply could not survive as a business without Mountain West Business Solutions.
For all your equipment, printing, and software solution needs, Mountain West Business Solutions. 866-583-9925.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth, Wyoming's premier digital highway, as the Farmers Insurance scene set. The 3rd seed, the Gillette Riders, take on the number 2 seed, the Casper Oilers. And the winner of this matchup will take on the Cheyenne Sixers tomorrow at 7 p.m. as the loser will take on the Laramie Rangers at 4 p.m. And Aaron, a very important matchup here tonight between 2 great teams.
Absolutely. You want to try to get into Wednesday. If you get into Wednesday undefeated, you give yourself a really good chance to be here on the final day. The winner of this game, they're going to face off against the Sixers, and that's a tough challenge as is, but you'd much rather be on that side of the bracket than be on the side with one loss, just because you have one loss, you come out, play a great game, you lose, and then suddenly you have one bad day and your tournament's over.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. That'll wrap up our Farmers Insurance scene set here in the Cazines Ace pre-game show. This is a buckle up for life Wyoming presentation of the 2024 AA State Tournament here at Mike Lansing Field in Casper. This is on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Farming requires working with the right equipment. At Covelo Auto Farm Service, you will find the right size tractor, tractor accessories, cattle chutes, and calf corrals for all your farming needs. Covelos has all your auto needs as well. From fluids to belts to protection for your hands, they've got you covered. Covelos also offers a service center for your truck and tractors in one convenient location. Covelos is your one-stop farm and auto shop. Stop in and see them today at 80 Reese Road in Lyman. Covelos Auto Farm Service.
There are 3 things you can always be sure of when you get your tires from Freeway Tire in Evanston. First, they offer a price match guarantee on any published price. Second, whether you're driving across the state for a sporting event or you're just driving around town, you can feel confident knowing that you have top quality tires that have been installed by tire experts. And third, you're always appreciated by the owners and staff at Freeway Tire. It's reflected in the friendly service you receive every time you visit. Freeway Tire, quality tires and great service. Stop in today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
I buckle up because I think about my family and how important it is to know that I'm going to be coming back home to them safely.
My reason for buckling up is that I value safety in my life and I want to make sure I'm there for years to come for my children.
My reason for buckling up is to get home to my dog.
I buckle up because my wife thinks it's a safe thing to do, and I have two beautiful little boys to go home to every night, and I just think it's too important not to get thrown out of a vehicle if you have a rollover accident.
I think about my dad when I buckle up. He lost his best friend from not wearing a seatbelt, so I always make sure to wear my seatbelt so he doesn't lose another best friend.
Growing up is all about having your independence. And Y-High is here to help you gain real financial freedom with a Y-High Independence Account. With an emphasis on education, growth, and experience, the Y-High Independence Account prepares you to handle your own finances, so you're ready for what life throws your way. We're talking no parent or legal guardian required on your account, no risk of collections or negative reporting, and no overdraft fees. Find your independence with a Y-High Independence Account today.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
The strategic plan for Una County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uintah County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
God bless America. Let's play ball.
Beautiful rendition of the national anthem as we are close to underway here, and we'll go through the starting lines presented by Heritage Auto. The Gillette Riders are the away team in this matchup. Casper is the home team. So the Riders will be first up to bat. Seth Peterson to lead off. Keen Killian on deck, and then Mason Drube in the hole. That's where the rest of the lineup. Riley Schilling in the 4th spot. Dominic Hecker batting 5th. Riley Hawk in the 6th spot. Carver Partlow batting 7th. Kaysen Loftus 8th. And then Mason Kubacher will bat 9th as the defensive adjustments for Casper. Tanner Hagar on the mound. Holden Christensen behind home plate. Saxon Smith at third base. Kobe Pexton at shortstop. Thomas Stokes at second. Hunter Hawk at first. And in the outfield, Ryan Devereaux in left. Eric Whitley in center field, and then Jack Nichols in right field, as we are close to getting started here in this matchup.
Yeah, this game should be electric. You got two really good teams playing. You're also playing in front of the home crowd. You know, the Casper Oilers. As I look out, I see a bunch of Post 24 hats. Looks like the Rock Spring Stallions. They're sticking around to watch this one, and why not? This should be a great game.
As I actually went over the defense adjustments for Casper.
Actually, probably should do the defensive lineman Casper's out in the field.
Yes.
Did you go over the batting order for Casper?
I had a brain fart for a moment. I thought I went over the defense line for Casper.
Oh, I was going to say that you did it right.
For Gillette, and I was like, wait, no, I did. So, never mind about that, but.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Day 2. Well, 2 long days, but I mean, 2 incredible days.
Yeah,
Today's baseball.
Really. Yeah.
It's been really interesting. I mean, you got that game between Jackson and the Hawks. Was a really good one. Came down to a final at-bat with the runner on base. The Sixers flexed their muscles today, as well as the Laramie Rangers were able to move on, and that game was helter-skelter back and forth.
Yeah, 12-5 win for Laramie, and then a 9-8 win for the Cheyenne Hawks, and then the Cheyenne Sixers. Well, they took care of business at 19-4.
Yeah.
You heard that right, 19-4 win over Sheridan. So Sheridan will play the Cheyenne Hawks tomorrow in the losers bracket.
And what's amazing about that is Sheridan's a good team.
Yes.
Sheridan is a very good baseball team. It just happened to be one of those things where it wasn't their day, and it happened in the Sixers. Seemed like for a while they were just smashing everything in sight.
So now Seth Peterson to take the batter's box. Hagar with the first offering, and strike one as that hits the lower corner of the zone. 7:01, our official start time. Hagar gets set again as that bounces around out of the catcher's glove. 1-1 the count.
And second pitch breaking ball there from Hagar. Kind of shows the faith he has in that pitch.
Peterson retakes the box, the shortstop for the Riders in today's matchup. The 1-1 offering, a low grounder out to Paxton at short. The throw not in time, and it will be a lead-off single for Seth Peterson.
That's a pretty good play over there at short, just getting back on that ball. Fielded it in the outfield grass, was able to throw over, but with Peterson motoring down the line, he's got wheels for days. It's going to be really tough to throw out on a play like that. Still, a heck of a job just to get over there and make that play.
And now Keaton Killian, the center fielder, getting ready to enter the box as a runner on first here in the top of the first. Hagar gets set. Kicks and fires, a little grounder up the mound. Shortstop Paxton taps the second base back, and the throw to first in time for a double play, and this crowd erupts.
That's a great play there by Paxton after making a great play on the first at-bat of the game. That time he fields, steps on the bag, fires over for the 6-4 double play.
And now Mason Drube, the starter for Gillette, on the mound, facing off against Tanner Hagar. Hagar with the offering, a little grounder out to the third baseman in Smith. In time for a Hawk with the stretching, and just like that, Casper takes down Gillette 1-2-3. And we'll move to the bottom of the first after the break. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the 2024 AA State Tournament on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District No. 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. Our experts self-perform all phases of construction on new or existing structures, such as site excavation, access road creation, concrete foundations, welding, and the installation and maintenance of piping, tanks, metal buildings, and more. Our turnkey services will have your facility operational quickly and safely. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Bowling has 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first. As now the Casper batting order. Eric Whitley to lead off. Ryan Devereaux on deck. Saxon Smith in the hole as Hunter Hawk bats 4th. Holden Christensen 5th. Jack Nichols 6th. Kobe Pexton 7th. Brody Parks 8th. And Thomas Stokes 9th as the defensive adjustments for Gillette. Mason Drew on the mound. Riley Schilling behind home plate. Dominic Hecker at third base. Seth Peterson at short. Mason Kubacher at second. Carver Partlow at first. And then Riley Hawk in left field. Keenan Killian in center field. And Kason Loftus in right field. And that rounds up the defensive alignment for Gillette.
Let's see how Casper responds. In front of the home crowd. Pretty big crowd tonight.
The center fielder.
A lot of people have also stuck around as this atmosphere should be electric. It's always fun to watch the home team in these tournaments just because the crowd is there and it always helps. It always helps.
Absolutely. And also a lot of teams are sticking around as well to kind of scout just a little bit more, but also have a relaxed, good time. Drube on the mound. Face off against Eric Whitley. The first offering just a little bit inside. 1-0 count for Whitley. Drube gets set once again here for the 1-0 offering. Kicks and deals. Whitley, a little grounder out to Kubacher at second. He fumbles it, and Whitley is safe at first.
Whitley will make it to first.
Yeah, good pitch on the mound for Drew. Got the ground ball. Unfortunately, that ate Kubacher up.
Ryan Devereaux.
Let's see if his pitcher can pick up his second baseman.
As Ryan Devereaux to the plate here, the left fielder. It's a runner on first here in the bottom of the first. No outs, no one on the scoreboard yet. Drew gets ready, and the ball in the dirt. Good stop by Schilling behind home plate. The 1-0 count here. Drew keeping an eye on the runner at first in Whitley. Pickoff attempt, and Whitley is safe at first.
See if the Oilers in a running mood tonight.
The 1-0, and Devereaux fouled that one off. 1-1 as the uniform. So uniforms tonight. Gillette, black jersey with red sleeves. White pants and black hats, as Casper has their black jerseys with orange trim and white letters and numbers. White pants and black hats with the orange C on them. As another pickoff attempt at first. No good there.
Yeah, that almost looked like it was about to eat the first baseman up the way he reacted. I don't know if he saw that till the last second.
The 1-1 ahead here from Drube to Devereaux. The offering, Devereaux will foul that one off towards the third baseline. 1-2 the count. No outs, runner on first. The winner of this matchup will take the Cheyenne Sixers at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. Drew gets set here for the 1-2, and another foul ball as Devereaux grinding in this at-bat.
He did a good job staying alive there.
Whitley at first. No outs here in the bottom of the first. Drew kicks and fires, and Devereaux kind of gets out of the way, leans out of the way just a little bit. 2-2 as that pitch goes inside.
Yeah, after throwing exclusively on the outside corner, it's a good job coming inside Busting Deverone on the hands by Droob. Changes where the batter is looking.
The 2-2 offering. Deveray takes a swing and misses. And that's the first strikeout of the day for Mason Droob.
Yeah, that's set up right there by that fastball in the inner third. You change the ball east and west, makes it harder on the hitter up and down. Just being able to move the ball around the strike zone makes the hitter have to be able to protect all parts of the plate, and that is a super tough thing to do when you're batting.
Saxon Smith now to the plate with one out here in the bottom of the first. Whitley at first in the runner. Smith, little dribbler out to the shortstop in Peterson. Kubacher gets it at second, and a inning-ending 6-4-3 double play. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the 2024 AA State Tournament here on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
At Uintah County School District number 6, each student is important. Each student has different interests. Each student has unique talents and areas for growth and development. We love and appreciate each student, and we work hard to make sure we are meeting the needs of each student so that when we all come together, we create a powerful school district filled with individual students headed for success. Uintah County School District number 6 in Lyman. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Anthony Colasuono along the side. Aaron Pauling as double plays highlighted the first inning, and now the top of the second. Riley Schilling will be leading off here. Dominic Hecker on deck, and then Riley Hawk in the hole for Gillette as Tanner Haggart comes back for another inning of work on the mound for the Oilers. Schilling gets set in the box. Hager delivers the first offering, and that one hit into shallow left field. Under is Devereaux for out number one.
Yeah, Hager doing a good job just attacking the zone, allowing the ball put in play and allowing his defense to do the work.
Dominic Hecker now the third baseman in today's contest to the plate. Haggart with the first offering just outside of the plate. 1-0 the count. One out here in the top of the second. No one on base. The 1-0 offering from Hager, and the second offering, a fastball down the middle, 1-1.
Yeah, it's a really good fastball bouncing back in the count.
Haggart gets set, the 1-1 offering, and that one goes a little bit above the zone, 2-1. A 2-1 offering to Hecker, to the third baseman in Smith, over to first in time for the second out, and so far the first inning and so far the top of the second, a little bit fast-paced for both sides.
Yeah, that's a great play there by Smith. And, you know, when pitchers are dominating, getting outs, that tends to happen in baseball. It's a great job just filling the zone and allowing the defense to work behind you, as a couple of really nice plays have been made by both defenses.
Riley Hawk to the plate here with 2 outs in the top of the second. No one on base for Gillette. Hawk takes a swing at the breaking ball. 0-1 count here. Haggart getting set once again here for the 0-1. 2 outs as that gets by the third baseman in Smith, and it's a fair ball. Devereaux fields it in left field towards the foul line. The charge for second, and in time as Hawk decided not to slide and had to do a little tiptoe onto the base.
Yeah, it's a pretty good play out in left field by Devereaux, getting to that ball quickly and firing it in. I thought off the bat that was going to be a for sure double. Made that play a lot closer than what it seemed like it was going to be initially.
So now a runner in scoring position for the Riders as Carver Partlow, the first baseman, to the plate for Gillette. Haggard keeps an eye on the runner at second. The offering to Partlow is that looks like
missed inside.
Have missed inside, just barely.
Was able to get out of the way of that one. The breaking ball that was seeking towards his back.
1-0 count. Haggard with the offering just below the zone. 2-0 now for Partlow.
Yeah, early opportunity here for Gillette to put a run on the board. 2-out double. Now another base hit could get that run home.
Haggard looks back at the runner at second in Hawk. The 2-0, make it a 2-1. Pitch hits a lower portion of the zone.
It's a great 2-0 pitch. Dots it at the knees on the outside corner. It's a great pitch in any count. Down and away at the knees.
Haggard gets set for the 2-1 offering. Blocked by Christensen. The runner sets go for third and out on the play. And that is the third out here in the top of the second. Casper up to bat in the bottom half. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the 2024 AA State Tournament on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
I buckle up because I think about my family and how important it is to know that I'm going to be coming back home to them safely.
My reason for buckling up is that I value safety in my life, and I want to make sure I'm there for years to come for my children.
My reason for buckling up is to get home to my dog.
I buckle up because my wife thinks it's a safe thing to do, and I have 2 beautiful little boys to go home to every night, and I just think it's too important not to get thrown out of a vehicle if you have a rollover accident.
I think about my dad when I buckle up. He lost his best friend from not wearing a seatbelt, so I always make sure to wear my seatbelt so he doesn't lose another best friend.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth, Wyoming's premier digital highway. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Poling as Casper up to bat here in the bottom of the second. Hunter Hawk to lead off, holding Christensen on deck, and then Jack Nichols in the hole for the Oilers. First offering from Drube goes above the zone. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 offering. Hawk holds off on that one, and a strike that dots the zone. 1-1 even count. No outs here in the bottom of the second. The 1-1 offering once again. Another pitch at dots zone. 1-2 the count.
Yeah, settle in because you like pitching. It looks like this matchup is going to be the matchup for you, as both the pitchers, Drube and Haggard, are filling the zone.
Drube with the 1-2 offering, and Hawk fouls one off to the back line fencing. Now an even, no, correction, not even 1-2, just still the 1-2 count. Drube gets set. kicks and deals the 1-2. Just a little bit inside now even 2-2 count.
And we talked about moving the ball back and forth a couple times outside. Now he goes back inside. He got the strikeout for out number 3. Or excuse me, he got the strikeout in the last inning when he went back outside.
The 2-2 from Droob. And just a little bit above the zone now. Full count here. 3-2 for Hawk.
It's a great take right there. Fastball up and in, close to the zone. You saw his hand start to go, was able to hold him back. It's a tough pitch to lay off.
Droob kicks in, deals the 3-2, and a strikeout looking for out number 1.
Next to the plate for the Oilers, the catcher, number 6, Holden Christensen.
Second strikeout of the day for Droob on the mound is now Holden Christensen, the catcher for the Oilers. To the plate.
Yeah.
No one on base here in the bottom of the second. 1 out. As the fastball from Droob hits the outside corner, 0-1. Droob gets set, kicks and deals the 0-1 as that one flies a little inside past Christensen. 1-1 the count. Droob deals the 1-1 and above the zone on that offering now at 2-1 for Christensen.
Yeah, one of the rare times that the Oilers have been in a hitter's count to start this game, as Droob's been very efficient in the zone.
Droob's kicks and deals the 2-1, and Christensen takes a big swing at that one, and now even 2-2 count.
Yeah, that's the type of swing you want to take at a 2-1 pitch. It's a great swing. Now you got a shorten up protect, with 2 strikes.
Droob waits for the sign, likes what he sees, sets, kicks, and deals the 2-2, and another strikeout looking back-to-back. Strikeouts for Mason Droob.
Fielder number 24, Jack
Dotted right on the outside corner. Beautiful pitch.
Jack Nichols, the right fielder for Casper, to the plate. Gillette looking to retire the side for a second straight inning. Droob fires the first offering, just a little bit above there, 1-0. No one on base here with 2 outs. The 1-0 offering. Just above once again. 2-0 the count for Nichols. Droob gets set. Fires the 2-0, which is a little bit outside of the plate. Now 3-0. Just trying to find that outside corner.
Yeah, he went to the breaking ball there, 2-0. Nichols very disciplined. Recognized right away. Either he was taking the whole way or he recognized that out of the hand. Just let it go.
3-0 count here for Nichols. A 3-0 delivery. And strike one that hits the inner corner.
That's a good take. Base runner's been at a premium here in this game so far.
3-1 of the count. Droob with the offering. And down the middle of the zone. Now a full count here. 3-2 for Jack Nichols. Droob gets his feet set, kicks and deals the 3-2 offering. A low grounder out to Kubacher, and actually the first baseman in Partlow picks it up, tosses it to the pitcher and Droob for out number 3. And just like that, the second inning is done. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the AA State Tournament here on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cashback for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
The strategic plan for Una County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uintah County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Pulling here. Top of the third inning, the Uintah I Envision third inning. Our vision is to improve yours. And now the 7-8-9 hitters up for Gillette. Carver Partlow to lead off. Kason Loftus on deck, and then Mason Kubacher in the hole.
As a resumption of the at-bat after the runner was thrown out at third.
Pitch below the zone, 2-0 count. Hagar still on the mound for Casper. The 2-0 offering. That ticks the outside corner of the zone, 2-1. Hagar gets set, the 2-1. Just a little bit outside, 3-1 now.
You want to come here with the 3-1 fastball. Do not want to walk the batter. Is about 80% of leadoff walks score.
The 3-1 offering from Hagar. And that one finds the zone. Now a full count here, 3-2. Partlow, the first baseman for Gillette. And that one gets outside. Christensen has to run after that one. And it'll be a lead-off walk for Carver Partlow.
Next to the plate for the Riders, the right fielder.
Let's get it back there from Partlow. Getting on base now. You have a whole world of opportunities. You can drop down the bunt, move them over. You can take 3 at-bats with runners on base trying to drive in that run. There's a whole lot that the Riders can do right here.
Now, Kason Loftus to the plate. Pickoff attempt at first, and Partlow is safe. Hagar keeps an eye on the runner at first, offering to Loftus above the zone. 1-0 here. Top of the third, no outs. Runner on first for Gillette. Hagar keeps an eye on the runner at first. Gets set. Fires the 1-0 and called strike one. Now we have an even 1-1 count. On deck is Mason Kubacher, the second baseman. Hagar fires the 1-1 bunt attempt by Loftus. Throw to first in time for out number 1, and Hawk ready to throw a third just in case Partlow had any funny ideas.
It's a good job there, getting off the mound.
Next to the plate for Gillette, the second baseman, number 2.
And making the play. Also a great job there by Loftus dropping down the bunt. As now, opportunity for the Riders. Scoring position with 1 out. A couple of times they've had a runner at second now here in this game. These could come back to haunt Gillette later in the game if you're unable to capitalize.
Absolutely is. Mason Kubacher to the plate. Runner on second is Carver Partlow for the Riders. Hagar gets set, fires the first offering to Kubacher, and a breaking ball hits the zone. 0-1 here with 1 out in the top of the third.
It's a good first pitch curveball right there, kind of breaking the trend. He's been all fastball first pitch so far.
Hagar gets set. Kicks and deals the 0-1 opportunity, and a fastball hits the zone. 0-2. Kubacher ready once again in the batter's box. The winner of this matchup plays the Cheyenne Sixers in the nightcap matchup tomorrow. The 0-2 offering just outside 1-2.
I misspoke earlier. It's actually the Laramie Rangers down in front of us. Saw the bright blue cap and thought that was automatically Rock Springs. I apologize. That is the Rangers. Checking out some potential opponents for later on in the tournament.
Laramie faces the loser of this matchup tomorrow. The 1-2 opportunity just a little bit outside. Now even count here 2-2. Both of these sides want to be in that 7 p.m. game tomorrow, but especially Casper, because you can get plenty of your hometown crowd to the game, especially if it starts at 7 p.m. The 2-2 opportunity, and that is fouled off towards the first baseline. We'll redo the 2-2 count. Kubacher still at the plate. Partlow at second in scoring position for Gillette. As a step out of the box by Kubacher. Kubacher now re-enter with the bat onto his shoulder. Hager gets set as well. The 2-2 blocked by Christensen, and what a great block right there is now a full count.
Yeah, Riders a little hesitant after Christensen blocked the ball and to end the second inning. Had the runner thrown out at third. Don't mind staying put just because if you're not sure you're going to make it, you want to stay there. Don't want to eliminate the runner from the base paths.
One out here in the top of the third, the full count offering. And that'll be a strikeout looking as Kubacher thought that was ball 4 and tossed his bat off to the side. And what a pitch by Hager.
Yeah, it's a fastball dotted on the outside corner. Very good pitch with 2 strikes.
Now 2 outs here in the top of the third and the top of the order. And Seth Peterson to the plate. If Peterson can get on, we'll see Keaton Killian on deck. And a first offering for a strike. 0-1 the count. Runner on second, 2 outs here in the top of the UNT Envision third inning. Hager gets set, kicks and deals the 0-1. And a shot by Peterson into left field. The runner at third will stop there as a good throw by Devereaux. Gets into the infield now. Runners on the corners.
Yeah, Devereaux did a good job charging that ball. That keeps that runner at third. You charge the ball hard. Gives you the opportunity to get that ball in quickly. As it's a split-second decision that you have to make as a third base coach whether to send the runner or not. And that's why charging the ball hard the way that Devereaux did can help influence to keep that runner there.
And now Keaton Killian to the plate for his second at-bat. First at-bat of this matchup. Grounded out to the shortstop. Check play at first. Trying to get the runner out. But the runner at first is safe. Hagar keeps an eye on the runner at first. Once again, another pickoff attempt and safe again.
That runner at third base, you want to get off the bag after you see that pickoff move. Try to get off the bag in case it bounces or gets bobbled. You have an opportunity to score.
And Hager steps off the bump, keeping Peterson honest.
Do you think they have a feeling like Peterson's going to go?
I think they do.
I think so too.
Hager with an offering just outside 1-0 here with 2 outs in the top of the third. Runners on the corners.
You know, with 2 outs, you're not staying out of the double play with a stolen base, so keeping Peterson there might be what the Riders do, just to give an opportunity for your 2-hole hitter to bat the runner on third.
Another pickoff attempt not there, but in the first inning, Peterson got out on a force out, and he let off pretty early, but the ball was basically beat him to the shortstop, who then tagged the bag at second in the top of the first. And the offer from Hagar hits the zone, now even 1-1 count. Killian will re-enter the box here. Gets his feet set. Hagar keeps an eye on Peterson at first. Parlow third, a pickoff attempt. Oh, and that's a close one indeed. But Peterson is safe.
Yeah, he's leaning a little bit. Still got back in there.
Still a 1-1 count here. 2 outs in the top of the third. And that pitch hits the outer corner of the zone. 1-2 the count.
With 2 strikes, it's probably more likely that Peterson will take off. Either try to get into a rundown, allow that run to score, or see if he can just straight steal second base.
Hagar keeps an eye on the runner at first. Kicks and deals the 1-2. Runner going to second. And Christensen decides to hold. So now 2 runners in scoring position.
Yeah, 1-2 is a good pitch to steal on because it's real likely you're not going to get a fastball. You got a breaking ball that stayed high. It's a perfect pitch for Peterson to run on, as there's no chance to throw him out.
All right, even 2-2 count here for Keaton Killian. The 2-2 offering, and that gets down into left field. Devereaux trying to run after that one. 1 run comes through, a second one does. Killian going for second base, slides in and is safe. And a 2 RBI double for Keaton Killian.
It's a nice piece of hitting right there, as pitch on the outside part of the plate, takes it down the line the other way, gets himself into scoring position for Drube. Now 2-0 Riders on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
As Gillette draws first blood in this matchup. Hagar keeping an eye on Killian. Drube to the plate. 0 for 1 in this matchup. Battle of starting pitchers here. That ball gets away from Christensen, but kicks it a little bit forward, so no harm, no foul there.
Yeah, he missed it with his glove and hit him right in the shin pad, bounced directly forward. Not real often you get a ball off a shin pad that goes forward.
1-0 count here for Drube. Hagar. And he will step off here. Had a feeling that Killian may have been taken off.
Well, even if he was, that inside move by Haggart was much more drastic of a leg kick than any other time he's gone to the plate.
The 1-0. And a fastball hits the zone. 1-1 here. 2 outs in the top of the third. Gillette up 2-0 on the Heritage Auto Evanston scoreboard.
See, that was a much smoother leg kick when he did the inside move. He kicked his leg really hard. And, you know, when you do something different, it alerts the base runner, hey, they might be coming to me.
The 1-1 just below the zone. Make it 2-1 now. Drube will re-enter the box. Drube grounded out to the third baseman on his first at-bat of the game. The 2-1 offering gets away from Christensen. Killian will take to third base and hold up there, as now he is 90 feet away from home plate.
Yeah, third run standing 90 feet away. Opportunity here for Drube to take a big cut at 1-3-1.
Drube gets set in the batter's box here. 3-1 count. Oilers only need 1 more out to get out of this sticky situation. And that will be ball number 4. Runners on the corners for the Riders.
That shows the kind of respect they have for Drube. 3-1 went breaking ball. It slipped out of his hand. But instead of grooving him a fastball, a pitch that Drube can absolutely drill. Instead, the old breaking ball. It looks like we're going to get a conversation on the mound.
So we'll get a mound meeting here. And what are some of the expectations out of this mound meeting, as it's still in the early going for Hagar?
Just calm down, take a breath. Hager's throwing the ball decently well. I mean, was one pitch away from getting out of the inning without any runs scored. You know, you don't want to dig yourself a deeper hole. But you're still also one pitch away from getting out of it.
Yeah.
Just reminding him, hey, take a deep breath. You know, locate your pitches. A couple times he's left balls over the middle of the plate, and that's really where he's been hurt. Where if you can get those pitches to the outside corner and start to locate them the way he has in the first 2 innings, you'll be fine.
As Riley Schilling's been playing, we've learned today that no lead is truly safe at all.
Absolutely.
A bunch of come from behind efforts and some build-up leads have been blown and plenty of different situations.
The only problem with, you know, calming down and finding the zone is you have the player of the year stepping to the plate.
Yeah. First one, ball 1 to Schilling.
You don't want to fall too far behind. You have to come and find the strike zone here.
Schilling 0-for-1. Flew out to left field in his first at-bat. Strike 1 called on that offering to Schilling. Runners on the corners here. Top of the third, 2 outs. Gillette up 2-0.
It's a good fastball on the outside corner to get back into the count.
Hager gets set, a pickoff done at first, and the runner is safe in Drube.
Yeah, Mason Drube's got pretty good speed over there at first as well. Interesting to see if they get him moving with 2 outs.
The offering and above the zone on the breaking ball, just didn't break enough.
He didn't snap that one through. A lot of times you see breaking balls that miss high above the zone. 1, they slip, and 2, you don't really get enough snap through on them.
The 2-1 runner going to second, and now caught down in a tough situation, and the tag there to end the top of the third. We'll see Pexton, Parks, and Stokes up to the plate for the Oilers in the bottom half of the third inning. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the 2024 AA State Tournament on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, EAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Pauling as the bottom of the third inning here in the Uinta I Envision third inning. Our vision is to improve yours, as now it will be Kobe Pexton to lead off. Brody Parks on deck, and then Thomas Stokes in the hole for the Oilers.
Yeah, well, they're still looking for their first base hit of the contest. Drube has been very good to start this game for the Riders on the mound.
3 strikeouts that Drube has so far in this contest. 2 of them looking. So that one fouled off on the first offering. So 0-1 count here for Paxton.
Kind of shows the kind of stuff that Drube has. He's able to locate and dot fastballs, dot breaking balls to the outer parts of the plate.
Drube with the 0-1. Another one chased after in foul territory, and that is into the Oiler bullpen area. So 0-2 now as the floodlights on here at Mike Lansing Field. The 0-2 pitch ahead here for Paxton. The 0-2 offering down below the zone, make it 1-2. Paxton gets set. Drew gets set as well. The 1-2 offering just above the zone now, even 2-2 count with no outs here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, didn't quite snap that breaking ball through, just kind of stayed high. As Drew was shown to have a very good breaking ball when he can start at about the mid-thigh area and break it down.
2-0 in favor of the Riders, and Paxton fouls one off once again over the right side bleachers.
It's a good job just reaching out and getting rid of that pitch, as that was borderline a strike, way too close for Paxton to take, so he just flips it out of play.
Drube, like sign, kicks and fires the 2-2 offering, and that's fouled towards the back netting. Count remains 2-2. Paxton re-enters the batter's box. Set to go once again. Drube starts his motion as well. The 2-2 pitch. A low grounder out to the third baseman in Hecker. The throw to first in time for out number 1.
It's a good job by Hecker cutting across to make that play. It's a very good play there by the Riders' third baseman.
As now the DH, Brody Parks, to the plate. And on deck is Thomas Stokes for the Oilers. Drew getting set here as he is helped in to retire all batters to this point. Just a little bit outside off the plate. On that offering, 1-0 the count here. 1 out in the bottom of the third, and no one on base, and a 2-0 lead for the Riders. The 1-0, and a hitter hit back to the mound, and the underhand toss to Partlow for out number 2.
Number 29, Thomas Stokes.
Nice play there by Drew, but anytime the ball's coming back to you, back up the middle, you gotta be quick with it to make the play.
As now Thomas Stokes to the plate, the second baseman for the Oilers. Drew getting set on the mound.
I do like that Drew, after he fielded it, ran over towards first to underhand flip it, make it an easier play.
Pitch above the zone. 1-0 the count here.
And the reason why pitchers do that is just so you can get off the mound, because you don't want to step down the hill and slide trying to throw it over to first.
The 1-0 and the bunt by Stokes. Third baseman not in time to field that, get past the first baseman. Stokes looking for 2, and that's in the far corner. Now looking for 3, the throw. In time for the final out here at the bottom of the third. What a play by the Riders defense. We'll move to a break here. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the AA State Tournament here in Casper on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Black's Fork Dental, we're not just a dental office, we're a family. We believe in inspiring lasting smiles, and that means welcoming patients of all ages. From the littlest smiles to the wisest grins, our team is here to provide gentle and caring dental care for your entire family. Our warm and friendly atmosphere will make you and your kids feel right at home, ensuring every visit is a positive one. At our office, we use the latest technology to provide top-notch care for your family's dental needs, from x-rays to crowns, clear correct to implants, or even dentures. Black's Fork Dental, where advanced technology meets compassionate care. Join our dental family today by scheduling at blacksforkdental.com.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond, or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Wyoming's premier digital highway. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Pauling. 2-0 in favor of the Riders. As the top of the 4th. Riley Schilling to lead off. Dominic Hecker on deck, and then Riley Hawk in the hole as the first offering from Hager. The breaking ball hits the zone 0-1. The 0-1 offering from Hager. Second time hits the dirt 1-1 as Gillette able to maintain their 2-0 lead due to a great defensive play at third to get the runner out. Schilling sends that into left field. Devereaux tracking back and reaches for the grab for out number 1.
Nice play there by Devereaux, racing back. As that ball was hit over his head, he chases it down to play out there in left field as that ball was drilled by Schilling.
And Devereaux has Schilling's number here in the early going. Back-to-back flyouts to left field for Schilling. As now Dominic Hecker to the plate here with 1 out in the top of the 4th. As that first offering outside of the zone, 1-0 the count. Hager getting set here. 2-0 lead for Gillette. The offering. And that is hit foul and out of play towards the right bleachers. 1-1 the count here with 1 out in the top of the 4th. The 1-1 offering from Hager, and that bounces right in front of Christensen. Now a 2-1 count. As Hager looking to try to sit down the side after a little bit of a lengthy top of the 3rd. The 2-1, a ground out to the shortstop, throw in time to the first baseman. Paxton with a great play to Hawk.
It's a nice job there, staying with the ball if you're Paxton as he knocked it down. He's able to pick it up, strong enough arm to throw the runner out in time.
It's now Riley Hawk to the plate here with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. No one on base for the Riders. Hager gets set, kicks the first offering to Hawk just outside the plate there. 1-0 the count. Hager set once again, the 1-0 outside again. Now 2-0 for Riley Hawk. First at bat got a double, but then was tagged out at third, trying to steal as swing and a miss by Hawk for strike number 1. Hawk gets set once again in the box. The 2-1 offering just above the zone. 3-1 out. Hager gets set, kicks and deals the 3-1. Hawk skies that one towards the bleachers, and that goes foul right in front of us, and it looks like some
phone down in the Laramie Rangers section.
I was about to say, it looks like some players for the Laramie Rangers. As time called. The full count offering, and that'll be ball 4 for Riley Hawk. Third walk of the day for Hager, and now Carver Partlow to the plate. First at bat for Partlow, he got on base with a walk in the top of the 3rd. Partlow got it all started. He was the first run to come across for Gillette. As time called here, we're going to have a mound meeting So Oilers will group together in the midfield. As Gillette with 2 outs has a runner on first. So it looks like Haggard will stay on for now.
I like that mound visit. You know, a pitch that was really close that could have been the end of the inning. Go out there, calm your pitcher down, let him know, hey, you're still 1 pitch away from getting out of this.
Exactly.
Just because the last thing you want is him to still be worked up about that 3-2 pitch that was called a ball, and then all of a sudden now it's runners on first and second. They have a scoring opportunity.
Top 4, 2 outs. They're offering it to Partlow just off of the plate. 1-0 the count.
And you know, it's competitive nature to get fired up about a pitch you thought was a strike. It just happens all the time. It happens in the majors all the time.
1-0, and that fastball just a little bit below. 2-0 the count.
Seems like once a game, Tarek Skubal screaming at an umpire for a pitch that he wanted.
The 2-0 offering. Fastball ticks the bottom portion of the zone. 2-1 as Aaron's a Tigers fan. He's happy. Skubal is still in the Tigers. Survived all the deadline trade rumors. Pickoff attempt at first. The runner is safe.
Yeah, probably would have taken Jackson Holiday plus some to pry Skubal from the Tigers.
The 2-1. A little blooper out to the third baseman. And the throw in time for out number 3. And Casper survives the top of the 4th. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th after the break. This is a Buckle Up for Live Wyoming presentation of the 2024 AA State Tournament on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Established in 1984, T7 Propane provides you with quick and affordable service. Rely on T7 services to bring warmth and comfort to your home or business. T7 Propane delivers everywhere from the Fort Bridger area throughout Bear Lake Valley. Schedule your delivery today at T7propane.com. T7 Propane for all your propane needs.
When you want all the amenities, a wonderful restaurant, and clean, comfortable rooms in Evanston, stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Whether you're in town for high school sports, on a business trip, or traveling with the whole family, book your stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. It's a 5-star experience from the time you check in until you say goodbye till next time. The Best Western Dunmar Inn, supporting students and families in all their activities. Make your reservations today.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Bottom of the 4th, Gillette up 2-0. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Poling. As the top of the order here for the Oilers, Eric Whitley to lead off. Ryan Devereaux on deck and Saxon Smith in the hole. Drew still on the mound here for the Riders. The first offering here in the top of the 4th. Whitley, little grounder off to the first baseman and Partlow. And the throw in time to Drew bat first as he covers the bag. And great play by Drew and Partlow.
Yeah, nicely done by Drew, getting off the mound, getting over there, covering the base. You know, Drew has the speed to play center field as he's usually a center fielder when he's not on the mound. So it's an advantage getting off the mound, just being that quick to get over there, as that could be a foot race to the bag at times.
And earlier on, Jack Nichols was at the plate in the bottom of the 2nd. They had the exact same play as well. Drew's offering to Devereaux. Above the zone, 1-0 here, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
It's a really fundamental thing, but if you don't work on it, it's something that you think you can do easily, but no, you have to learn how to do it and what angle to attack the bag at.
The 1-0 offering to Devereaux. He holds back on that one, 2-0.
My varsity baseball coach used to call it banana because that's the kind of the shape that you run to the bag.
Devereaux.
Took me until I was 25 to figure that out. No, I'm just kidding.
Devereaux gets set in the box. The 2-0 offering from Drew. That one way outside, 3-0.
To the Oilers, this is probably a take right here. Down 2 runs in the 4th inning. Base runners have been at a premium so far in the game.
The 3-0 offering, and it'll be a 1-out walk for Ryan Devereaux.
Next to the plate for the Oilers.
So good at that. Just taking what's given to you.
First walk that Drew has allowed today as Saxton Smith to the plate here. Smith in the bottom of the 1st hit into the shortstop, and that created the first inning ending double play. First offering, and the curveball hits the zone. 0-1 here with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Runner on first in Devereaux. Drube keeps on Devereaux at first. The 1-0 offering, that one tags the zone to make it 0-2 offering, excuse me. So now 0-2 the count. Runner on first in Devereaux. Pickoff time at first, and Devereaux is safe.
Yeah, it's probably about the perfect lead for Devereaux as he just got back in. The theory behind getting lead is you want to get back in, but just get in.
And another pickoff attempt that gets away from the first baseman in Partlow, but Devereaux stays put as the ball didn't trek too far away from the first base bag. 0-2 count here for Saxton Smith. Drew keep an eye once again on Devereaux as Smith represents the game-tying run. And just outside, 1-2, now the count.
Very good 0-2 pitch right there, just because try to expand that corner of the zone. See if you can steal a strike from the umpire, but also you might be able to steal a swing on a chase with a pitch that close.
As Drew will step off the mound here and now step back on. Drew getting set. Kicks and fires the 1-2 as that high above the zone, and Smith had to get a little bit out of the way of that one. Now 2-2.
Smith's done a good job battling back to a 2-2 count.
Devereaux at first. Pickoff attempt not there. Safe as Devereaux. Count remains 2-2 for the third baseman in Smith. Drew with the offering, swing and a miss. Now Devereaux going to second and is safe. They do get the strikeout with Smith. So now 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, that ball was in and out of the glove. As we tried to make the tag, the ball came out. That was a really good throw behind the plate from Schilling.
As now Hunter Hawk to the plate. First at bat was a strikeout victim. Runner in scoring position in Devereaux. First offering here to Hawk. Fastball hits the lower part of the zone. 0-1. This game just over an hour plate as Gillette leads 2-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. The 0-1 as Drew was ready to kick and fire, but steps off as he heard some rustling at second base. The 0-1 offering, and that hops a little bit inside. Hawk has to do a little hop step out of the way. 1-1. Even count here, 1-1, 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Devereaux at second in scoring position. Hawk representing the tying run in this contest. Drew Fires the 1-1, just a little bit outside, 2-1 the count.
Opportunity here, 2-1. Be very selective at the plate as you get the pitch you want. Oilers kind of feel like they have to come through in this situation. Haven't had many chances with runners in scoring position.
Pickoff attempt at second. The ball gets away from the second baseman in Kubacher, and Devereaux will get to third base.
Yeah, that hit Devereaux as he kind of hops down to make sure he's all right. That ball hit him, I think, in the hip as he was coming back. Or maybe the way he's shaking his arm out could have got him in the elbow. It's Coach Nate Perlyberg out to have a chat.
Now mound meeting here for the Riders in a situation where if Hawk can get Devereaux home, the lead will be cut in half to 2-1.
Yeah, big opportunity here. You know, that runs 90 feet away. Now, a lot of different ways can score. Infield single gets the job done. Ball gets away from the catcher.
As a quick little mound meeting, and now we're going to get back to the action here. Hawk will now re-enter the batter's box here. 2-1 the count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Devereaux at third, the 2-1 offering just above the zone, make it 3-1 count. Drew gets set once again. Devereaux with a medium lead off of third. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. Now a full count. 3-2.
It's a really good pitch on the inner third. 3-1. Hawk sitting fastball. Got one. Got it on the inner third, though. Really good pitch by Drew. We get timeout called because the home plate umpire wasn't set.
Drew was trying to get that pitch out. Drew now set. Full count offering. The 3-2 fouled off to the back netting as Hawk surviving in this at-bat.
And he challenged him with a fastball there. Hawk does a good job just getting a piece of it, staying alive.
Drew gets set. The 3-2 offering. Swing and a miss, and an ending strikeout for the Oilers. Gillette still up 2-0. We'll take a break here. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the 2024 AA State Tournament on MyLocalRadio.com, the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
I buckle up because I think about my family and how important it is to know that I'm going to be coming back home to them safely.
My reason for buckling up is that I value safety in my life and I want to make sure I'm there for years to come for my children.
My reason for buckling up is to get home to my dog.
I buckle up because my wife thinks it's a safe thing to do, and I have 2 beautiful little boys to go home to every night, and I just think it's too important not to get thrown out of a vehicle if you have a rollover accident.
I think about my dad when I buckle up. He lost his best friend from not wearing a seatbelt, so I always make sure to wear my seatbelt so he doesn't lose another best friend.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Top of the 5th, Gillette up 2-0 over Casper. As Kason Loftus to lead off. Mason Kubacher on deck, and then Seth Peterson in the hole for the Riders. Haggard with the first offering just outside the plate. 1-0 the count. Gillette looking to take their lead a little bit further as Casper looking for another shutdown inning as that one spiked into the ground before it can reach Christensen. 2-0 count.
Yeah, you want to try to tack on some runs. You don't want to get to the late innings only up 2. You want to try to put as many runs on the board as possible, obviously, but you just kind of feel more comfortable with a couple insurance runs here late.
The 2-0 offering straight back towards the mound. The second baseman's throw in time. What a play by Stokes for out number 1.
That is a great play by Stokes, like you said, Anthony. As that ball, I think, was slowed down a bit on the way through, as I think Haggart got a glove on it. That ball dies by about the edge of the grass. Running throw, able to make that throw. We talked about earlier, sometimes that throw feels like you're throwing it behind you when you're running and throwing. It's a very weird angle to throw.
Mason Kubacher to the plate. First offering tacks into the dirt. 1-0 count here. 1 out in the top of the 5th. No one on base. Gillette up 2-0. Kubacher sends one sky high into right center field. And the center fielder in Whitley under that one for out number 2.
Nice job there by Whitley. Chasing that ball down in the gap. As he comes at it at an angle, helps you avoid looking into the bank of lights trying to find that ball. Also, this being Casper's home field, it makes it a little bit easier. You're kind of used to it. You've played a lot of night games here.
Yes, absolutely. Seth Peterson to the plate. First offering from Hager off the plate. 1-0 count. Peterson 2 of 2 on the day. Peterson hits one into foul territory. The third baseman in Smith right there for the pop-up, as that's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll take a break here, then move to the bottom of the 5th. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation, the 2024 AA State Tournament on MyLocalRadio.com, the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
I buckle up because I think about my family and how important it is to know that I'm going to be coming back home to them safely.
My reason for buckling up is that I value safety in my life, and I want to make sure I'm there for years to come for my children.
My reason for buckling up is to get home to my dog.
I buckle up because my wife thinks it's a safe thing to do, and I have 2 beautiful little boys to go home to every night, and I just think it's too important not to get thrown out of a vehicle if you have a rollover accident.
I think about my dad when I buckle up. He lost his best friend from not wearing a seatbelt, so I always make sure to wear my seatbelt so he doesn't lose another best friend.
Welcome back live here inside the Union broadcast booth. Bottom of the 5th, Holden Christensen to lead off here for Casper. Jack Nichols on deck and Kobe Paxton in the hole. Droop still on the mound for Gillette. 1-0 count here. The 1-0 offering to Christensen above the zone. Now 2-0 for the starting catcher.
Might be wrong about this, but Droop not going from the stretch. As I feel like the rest of the game with no one on, he's been going through the windup.
Two offering from Droob. Swing and a miss as a fastball blows by Christensen for the first strike in this at-bat.
Helps simplify your mechanics, you know. Now it's just a step and throw versus in the windup, you usually tap, 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 step throw.
The 2-1 offering. Christensen fouls that one off. Close to still being in play And that lands right in front of Partlow. Now a 2-2 count.
Yeah, if you heard room, 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 room from our crowd mic, that is Schilling behind the plate, letting his first baseman know, hey, that ball's going to land in fair territory, or excuse me, not in fair territory. It's going to land in play, and you have room. Pardon me.
2-2 count here.
It's a really good job, though, as he was running to the backstop to get the best look he can at how much room his first baseman had.
Drew set and ready to fire the 2-2. And fouled off by Christensen once again. And ends up in the Casper bullpen area. 2-2 count. No one out here in the bottom of the 5th. Drew getting set. Deals the 2-2 offering and fouled to the back netting as Christensen holds on to another pitch here.
It's a great job there from Christensen. Really good pitch on the outer part of the plate by Drew. Christensen's able to reach out and just poke that to the backstop to live to fight another pitch, so you can get something a little more manageable.
The 2-2. Christensen pops that one up. Partlow gathering under that one for out number 1.
Next to the plate for Casper, the right fielder, number 24, Jack.
As now Jack Nichols will take to the plate here with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. 2-0 still in favor of the Riders. The winner of this matchup plays the Cheyenne Sixers, as the loser will play the Laramie Rangers at 4 p.m. tomorrow.
And Warriors have 1 hit in the game. There's a bunt single that was ultimately erased after the single of throwing error and thrown out at third.
Offering to Nichols. That one hits the inner corner of the zone. 0-1 the count. Drube gets set. No one on base here with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. The 0-1 offering. Nichols squares the bunt. Third baseman lets that one go foul. And a smart play by the third baseman in Hecker.
Absolutely. That was a pretty good bunt there by Nichols. It would have been a real tough play for Hecker if that one stayed fair. Sometimes it's better to take the strike and try to make the play, and
absolutely,
that's one of those situations.
Now a 0-2 count ahead here for Nichols. As time called, as now Nichols will step into the box against Drew, who's only allowed 1 hit. 5 strikeouts and given up 1 walk so far. No runs. A little dribbler out to the shortstop, and Peterson, that gets away, throws it, and Nichols is safe after bobbling the connection.
Yeah, that's a great hustle down the line by Nichols, not assuming that the ground ball will be fielded and thrown over. You bust down the line and then get yourself on base. It's going to go down as an E6. But more importantly for the Oilers, they get themselves a base runner.
Now, Kobe Paxton to the plate here, the shortstop today for the Oilers. Runner on first here with 1 out on the bottom of the 5th. Paxton represents the gang-tying run. Ball in the dirt. Good block by Schilling behind home plate. 1-0 count here for Paxton. 0 for 1 on the day. Squares the bunt, pulls back out. 2-0 the count.
You know, sometimes as an offense, the spark you need is given to you by the other team. Maybe the Oilers can use that to jumpstart their offense here, as it's been a really good day on the mound for Drube.
Drube gets set here for the 2-0 offering, kicks and fires. As that pitch hits the lower corner of the zone at 2-1 the count.
Schilling behind the plate has a really good arm. So the Oilers test it here in the 5th inning.
Nichols at first.
The problem is that's not the tying run. You don't want to get thrown out on the base paths.
The 2-1 offering and down the middle. Now even 2-2 count here with 1 out.
That's a really good 2-1 pitch. You go breaking ball after dotting a fastball in the outer corner. Usually when you're geared up 2-1, looking for that fastball, you get the curveball. It's hard to make that adjustment.
Drew, the 2-2 swing and a miss by Paxton, and that's the 6th strikeout of the day for Drew. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Now Brody Parks to the plate, the DH, 0-4-1 in today's contest. Nichols at first off of the E6. Pickoff time at first, and Nichols back in time.
I'd say with 2 outs, you're probably a little more likely to try to steal that base. Just because if you get thrown out, you start the inning over with this batter.
Drew with the offering. And the fastball tags the lower corner, 0-1. The 0-1 ahead. Drew gets set. Keeps an eye on the runner at first. And Nichols. The 0-1 offering just above the zone. 1-1 even count here as right now Casper has to get some going offensively here.
And down to 7 outs left in the game in regulation already.
The 1-1 offering, and Drew finding that lower corner of the zone all day and does it right there for the 1-2.
Yeah, he's commanded that corner. Gives them a really good chance that even if they put it in play, they're going to put it in play right at one of the fielders. Good pitch to roll over on.
Drew starts the motion, the 1-2. A little pop over to the second baseman and throw in time to first in Partlow for out number 3. And the score remains 2-0 in favor of Gillette. We'll take a break here. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation on the My Local Radio Sports Network and mylocalradio.com.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse at what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven. 100 Wasatch and 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
Top of the 6th here inside the Union broadcast booth, 2-0 in favor of Gillette. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Poling as Hager still on the mound for Casper. A breaking ball to open up for strike 1 as King Killian to the plate here. Mason Drew on deck, and then Riley Schilling in the hole. The 0-1 offer. Straight back up to Hager on the mound. The underhand throw to Hawk for out number 1.
Yeah, Keaton Killian's 2 RBI double is the difference in this game right now. And realistically, that ball landed about 1.5 feet off the line. So it kind of shows you how close the margins are in the game of baseball.
Absolutely.
The wind's blowing a little bit harder towards left field. We could still have a 0-0 game.
Yeah. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. No one on base.
This has been a true pitcher's duel.
And if you love a pitching duel, this is your matchup tonight.
Absolutely.
This is your heaven right now.
There's only 5 hits between the two teams.
Yeah. Yep. 1-0 here for Drew. The pitchers dueling now in this matchup. Above the zone, 2-0 from Hager. Hager's given up 4 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout. The 2-0 offering, and a good stop by the third baseman Smith. The throw across the diamond in time for out number 2.
You know, it's been done in different ways. on the mound now for Hager. You said only one strikeout. Allowing them to put it in play, and the defense are making plays. And that's something that, as a pitcher, it's your best friend, where Drew, his defense has made plays behind him, but he's used the punch out a little bit more.
As Hager has helped out his team with 8 groundouts. So the infield doing their job throughout this contest. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Breaking ball hits the zone for strike 1.
It's getting pretty late early, though.
The 0-1. And that's sent into right field, and that is foul. It's now 0-2 count here for Riley Schilling. Schilling 0 for 2 on the day. The 0-2 offering, and that will end the top of the 6th, the second strikeout of the day for Tanner Hager. We'll move to the bottom of the 6th after the break. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the 2024 AA State Tournament on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. Our experts self-perform all phases of construction on new or existing structures, such as site excavation, access road creation, concrete foundations, welding, and the installation and maintenance of piping, tanks, metal buildings, and more. Our turnkey services will have your facility operational quickly and safely. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. 2-0 in favor of Gillette. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Poling here at Mike Lansing Field in Casper, Wyoming on a beautiful, picturesque evening. The floodlights shining down here as right now the home side, the Casper Drillers behind 2-0. As leading off for the Oilers will be Thomas Stokes, and then top of the order with Eric Whitley on deck, and then Ryan Devereaux in the hole for Casper.
I know I'm sexy. I've got the look.
Yeah, for Casper, you got to get started now. You don't want to leave it all for the 7th and get one back.
Droop still on the mound here for Gillette. The first offering here in the bottom of the 6th, just outside the plate, 1-0 count.
A pretty good pitch that just missed. Good take there by Stokes.
Stokes ready for the 1-0 offering. Drew kicks and deals, and the pitch hits the bottom corner of the zone. 1-1.
It's a nice breaking ball to catch the zone after you just missed with the fastball.
The 1-1 just above the zone. 2-1 now here in the bottom of the 6th. So if Casper can get 3 runs, that forces Gillette to tie in the top of the 7th. But if Casper, right out the goal, it's just a tie here and get 2-2 and not allow Gillette to score. The 2-0, and now correction is 2-1, now 2-2, excuse me. Drew getting set here against Stokes. The 2-2 opportunity, and Stokes sends that into right field and barely foul by mere inches.
And, we talked about difference. The ball off the bat of Killian is fair by 1.5 feet. That one's foul by 1.5 feet, and that's almost the difference in this game, and that's how close it is between these two teams.
Everyone in the stadium almost rose to their feet.
You hear collective gasp when it landed foul.
Stokes fouls another one off here. Count remain at 2-2.
And pretty good at bat right now to lead off the inning.
Drew will receive the ball from his catcher in Schilling. 2-0 score in favor of Gillette. Drew working with a 2-2 count against Thomas Stokes. The 2-2 offering above the zone now, a full count here for Stokes, the first batter in the bottom of the sixth.
And this is a great battle. Thomas Stokes, the 9-hole hitter. We talk about a lot during the regular season that your 9-hole hitter, if you can get on base for the top of the order, it just makes your offense that much more effective. That's what Stokes trying to do right here.
The full count offering. And that will be a lead-off walk for Thomas Stokes.
It's a great at-bat. Following off a couple of tough pitches, nearly missed a double down the right field line. Shaking that off, coming back, drawing the walk. Now, runner on first, top of the order coming up.
And now, top of the order for the Oilers in Eric Whitley. Whitley 0 for 2 on the day. Last at-bat. Grounded out to the first baseman in Partlow as the pitcher and Drube tagged the first base bag. No outs, bottom of the sixth. Runner on first, ball in the dirt, 1-0 count. Whitley, who had a great day yesterday in the opening round versus Jackson, looking for his first hit in tonight's contest. 1-0 offering from Drube, and that one curved foul past the right bleachers. 1-1 the count. Drube steps back on the mound. The 1-1 offering just below the zone. 2-1 the count. Drube and Hager have been having a pitcher's duel in this matchup. 2-1, and now a 2-2 as a swing and a miss by Whitley. As the lone two-run Sir Gillette, sponsored by Keaton Killian with a 2 RBI double, and that's the difference right now. There's only 5 hits combined within these two squads. Drube gets set, kicks and deals the 2-2. And really close call there.
Good take there by Whitley. That ball was just off the plate as Schilling tried to snatch it back into the zone with a good frame job. 3-2 the count.
Now a full count here, 3-2, bottom of the sixth. Runner on first in Stokes. Pickoff time at first, and Stokes is safe. Whitley exits the box and now re-enters the batter's box here. Full count. Drube keeping an eye on the runner in first in Stokes. A 3-2. And foul tipped. Tipped foul to the backstop. Count remains 3-2 as Whitley survives that pitch. Drube with 6 strikeouts on the day, looking for his 7th. Drube with the opportunity and fouled out of play. As this battle still enraging between both of these sides as they know what's at stake.
And you got an arm going down to the bullpen for the Riders to start to loosen up.
The 3-2 count. Drube sets and fires, and that's the 7th strikeout of the day for Drube.
And I gave him the express, top of the zone, tough to get on top of. It's a great pitch there by Drube.
1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner at first in Stokes, and now Ryan Devereaux 0 for 1 on the day. Last at bat in the bottom of the 4th was able to get on base with the walk, but was left hanging at third before Drube had and then right after Drew had back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning. Runner going, Stokes to second to throw. In time for out number 2. Schilling with a great play to Kubacher, the second baseman.
Yeah, he's got a cannon behind the plate. Threw an absolute dart to nab the runner.
And now Casper down to their final out here in the bottom of the 6th. Devereaux still at the plate. 1-0 count. Drew gets set. Kicks and deals. Devereaux hits one into the left center field gap. That drops right in front of Hawk. Devereaux going for 2, sliding in, and is safe with a double.
That's a risky play there from Devereaux, but he does a good job sliding to the inside part of the bag. As he slid away from the throw, that means the infielder has to bring the tag the furthest possible distance to make the tag, and that's why he's able to get in there safely. That's good heads-up sliding there by the base runner, Devereaux.
As now the game-tying run to the plate in the form of Saxton Smith, 0 for 2 on the day. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Devereaux in scoring position. Drew gets that, kicks and deals. Ball high above the zone, 1-0 count. That's only Drew's second allowed hit of the day.
Yeah, it makes that play by Schilling behind the plate much bigger, as that would have been a run scored on that hit.
Drew gets set. Looks at Devereaux at second. The 1-0 pitch. In the dirt, 2-0. Great block by Schilling. And Schilling proving why he's definitely up there in the top catchers in the state of Wyoming.
I mean, he is the player of the year in Double-A. Don't just vote you that for no reason.
The 2-0. And that goes inside. 3-0 count here for Smith. Drew getting set here, a 3-0 count for the third baseman, Saxton Smith. The 3-0 offering. And the fastball hits the zone, 3-1.
And 3-1 count here. Smith, big strong kid. If he gets a fastball center cut, see if he puts a big swing on it.
Drew getting set, the 3-1 offering, and that hits below the zone. That is ball 4, and a 2-out walk for Saxton Smith.
And this is by far the longest inning that Drew has had on the mound. Here comes Coach Perleyberg. I wonder if they could be going to the pen here.
Drew has had a fantastic night as well, so it's going to be a tough decision for Nate Perleyberg here, but definitely it's probably the most taxing inning by far for Drew. As the Oilers been a little bit more patient at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, and a lot of that, too, is Drew hasn't been as efficient in the zone in this inning. And, you know, when you get to your 6th inning of work, it's kind of expected. It happens. You know, pitchers start to tire out, and, you know, he's been phenomenal today.
Also, the infield defense for Gillette has been phenomenal as well. As you look at Stokes, he got a leadoff walk, but then got caught stealing at second.
Yeah, Schilling's throwing out 2 huge runners for sure.
Say that throw, which is a little bit later, you're looking at possibly a 2-1 because Devereaux did have that double.
Yeah.
As Hunter Hawk to the plate here with 2 outs, as Drew will stay in the contest.
Riders are going to back their outfield up into no doubles depth. They want to keep that ball in front of them.
Offering to Hawk. Just a little bit outside. 1-0 the count. Bottom of 6, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Hawk representing the go-ahead run for the Oilers. 2-0 in favor of Gillette. Drew kicks and fires the 1-0. Now a 1-1 as the breaking ball hits the lower corner.
And that curveball still sharp.
It's huge if you can have your breaking ball just as sharp from the start to now in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1 opportunity just above 2-1.
Yeah, he's missing with the fastball right now, and missed his high. Little fatigue, I think, is starting to set in as he's almost to 100 pitches.
Drube gets set. The 2-1. Just outside 3-1 here for Hawk.
Opportunity here for Hawk. 3-1 fastball. Get it in a spot that you like, assuming he gets a fastball. Take a big rip at it. See if you can try to find a gap. Tie this game.
Hawk looking at a 3-1 count. 0 for 2 on the day. Strikeout victim in both of his at-bats as Drube will step off the mound here. Keeping both runners honest. Stakes are high here on this pitch, and that's a ball number 4, and the base is loaded with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th.
Next to the plate for the Oilers, the catcher number 6.
I see some rumbling over in the dugout for this Rider side as Coach Perleyberg is a couple of steps out into the track. I wonder if he's going to think about it. He's going to turn back and trust Mason Drube on the mound.
Holden Christensen to the plate, 0 for 2 on the day. Last at bat popped out to the third baseman. The first offering and just outside 1-0 as a little slide by Schilling as base is loaded. Devereaux at third, Smith at second, and Hawk at first. Hawk the go-ahead run at first base. That one sent into right field.
Oh, what a play!
Caught for out number 3. What a play by Kason Loftus. Wow.
Oh, that ball was crushed to right field.
We'll take a break here as we prepare for the top of the 7th. Don't go anywhere. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the AA State Tournament here on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
At Uintah County School District number 6, each student is important. Each student has different interests. Each student has unique talents and areas for growth and development. We love and appreciate each student, and we work hard to make sure we are meeting the needs of each student so that when we all come together, we create a powerful school district filled with individual students headed for success. Uintah County School District number 6 in Lyman. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
What a game, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the 7th, Gillette up 2-0 over the Casper Oilers, and what a play by Kason Loftus to end the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah.
Holden Christensen got a hold of one, and man, that was at the warning track, and Loftus makes a great play to get that third out, 'cause if not, you're looking at bases clearing.
Yeah, I'd say probably
play.
Casper up 3-2.
Yeah. What a play as the Cheyenne Sixers await the winner of this contest.
For the Riders, the third baseman.
I think the Sixers wouldn't mind to see this one go into extras. I personally wouldn't mind either. Obviously, the Riders would mind.
Yes.
Being up by 2 right now. They want to try to tack on here, get an insurance run, as you saw how close they were from one swing, changing the scoreboard completely.
Hager still on the mound here against Hecker, the leadoff hitter. 0-1 the count. Strike hits the zone. Hawk on deck, and then Partlow in the hole for Gillette.
Yeah, Hager's been tremendous on the mound.
As that one fouled off, now 0-2.
It's a great pitch. That was a full swing. The ball went 10 feet. It's a great pitch. That's just kind of what Hager's been doing, keeping him off balance, getting ground outs, getting fly outs, getting plays that his defense can make.
Hager on the mound. The 0-2 offering. Breaking ball just above the zone, 1-2, as both of these starting pitchers, 6 hits combined between these two, as we've seen some games where it's a hit fest. The 1-2 offering, now 2-2, as good block by Christensen.
Pretty sure the Sixers had 6 hits in multiple innings.
Yes. The even 2-2 count offering, and a swing and a miss, and a strikeout to open up the top of the 7th.
That's back-to-back punch-outs after I mentioned that he was doing it more in the style of getting fly balls and ground outs, inducing weak contact, is, showing he can get it done in multiple ways.
One out here in the top of the 7th. No one on base, and now Riley Hawk to the plate. Hager with the opening offering there, as outside for ball number 1. One out here in the top of the 7th. Hawk gets set, kicks, and deals just below the zone, 2-0.
After Hager just back into the rhythm.
Hawk 1 for 1, last at bat, got on base with a walk, as that is fouled to the backstop.
It's a good pitch right there on the outer third, 2-0.
2-1 the count. One out on the top of the 7th, no one on base. Gillette hanging on to a 2-0 lead. The 2-1 breaking ball hits the zone, 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good curveball after 3 pitches on the outside part of the plate. He comes back to the inside of the part of the plate. Sometimes that can freeze a hitter the way it did there.
Hager trying to get that second out, as time called by the batter Hawk.
He's trying to break Hager's rhythm a little bit.
Hawk re-enters the batter's box. The 2-2 from Hager. Breaking ball high above the zone, now a full count here, 3-2. The full count offering, swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Riley Hawk, and actually it's 3 because he ended the top of the 6th with a strikeout of Schilling.
Yeah, it's a fastball, top of the zone. Good pitch there. Real hard to get on top of that one.
4th strikeout of the day for Hager. Now faces Carver Partlow, as that first offering hangs in the zone, 0-1.
Yeah, it'd be great for momentum for the Oilers. They can get a 1-2-3 inning here, go to the bottom of the 7th, down 2.
The 0-1 sent into right field, and that will drop close to the wall, and it will be a 2-out stand-up double for Carver Partlow.
For as much as you might want to make that play, I mean, that was a tough play to make. I don't think anyone could have got there. It's a great job by the right fielder in the form of Nichols, rounding that ball and making sure it doesn't get to the wall. If that thing gets to the wall, that's going to be a triple.
Yeah.
Instead, he cuts it off, keeps it at a double, and now, there's a lot of different ways to score from third. From second, pretty much the only way you can score is a base into the outfield, as you get time called late.
And good job by Hager just going through that throwing motion.
Absolutely. That's one thing you never want to see as a pitcher. You always want to fire the pitch just because you don't want to hurt yourself trying to stop the explosive movement going home.
Partlow at second, Loftus to the plate. And a 0-1 pitch to start out this at-bat. Gillette leads 2-0. Runner on second for the Riders. The 0-1 offering, now 0-2 as Loftus takes a big hack at that ball. 2 outs, runner on second. Casper trying to retire the side. Hager keeps an eye on Partlow at second. The 0-2, and that is fouled off towards the right side of the playing field. And we will redo the 0-2 count. And so much different versions of what could go on in this at-bat.
Hager's had 0-2 right here. Went with the fastball high that last pitch. Like, see him try to go breaking ball. Start it at about the thighs. Break it off the plate outside and low.
Hager kicks and deals the 0-2. Good save by Christensen as he slides towards the right side.
Yeah, he went to the breaking ball. Just started a bit too far off the plate.
1-2 the count here. Loftus re-enters the batter's box. 0 for 2 on the evening for the right fielder. The 1-2 offering, and that is fouled to the back netting, and the count remains 1-2. Partlow on second in scoring position. As if Loftus can get on base, the batter on deck, Mason Kubacher, will have a chance to bat here in the top of the 7th. Hager getting set. The 1-2. Just a little bit inside. 2-2 the count.
Breaking ball didn't stay. Stayed up just a little bit. Didn't quite snap that one all the way through.
Two count here in the top of the 7th. 2-0 lead in favor of Gillette. The 2-2. And now ball above the zone. Full count here. 3-2. As this next pitch could change the course of this game.
Turning to a great at-bat for Loftus, who made that play in the bottom of the 6th inning to keep it a 2-0 game.
Hager, the 3-2, and that is ball number 4. Christensen jumping up and down. That was a very close call, as there'll be a 2-out walk.
Yeah, that was off the plate
Loftus.
outside. That's a good call by the home plate umpire.
Next to the plate for Gillette, the second base.
If he were to call that a strike, he would have expanded his zone probably by a good 4 or 5 inches for that one.
Mason Kubacher to the plate, the second baseman. 0 for 2 on the day.
Good sell job, though.
Yeah. Kubacher flew out to center field in his last at-bat. Ball below zone, 1-0 as fans packed in tight here, and everyone pretty antsy, Gillette and Casper fans alike. And just basically every other fan here watching this close contested game. The 1-0 hits the zone. 1-1 here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th.
That's a great pitch, bouncing back. You want to try to get ahead here. Don't want to fall behind.
2-0 in favor of Gillette. Runners on first and second. The 1-1. Called strike 2. Kubacher can get on base. It'll be the top of the order in Seth Peterson up for Gillette. Hager getting set. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And we move to the bottom of the 7th. The score remains the same. 2-0 in favor of Gillette. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the 2024 AA State Tournament on MyLocalRadio.com and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
I buckle up because I think about my family and how important it is to know that I'm going to be coming back home to them safely.
My reason for buckling up is that I value safety in my life, and I want to make sure I'm there for years to come for my children.
My reason for buckling up is to get home to my dog.
I buckle up because my wife thinks it's a safe thing to do, and I have two beautiful little boys to go home to every night, and I just think it's too important not to get thrown out of a vehicle if you have a rollover accident.
I think about my dad when I buckle up. He lost his best friend from not wearing a seatbelt, so I always make sure to wear my seatbelt so he doesn't lose another best friend.
Welcome back live inside the Union broadcast booth. Bottom of the 7th, 2-0 in favor of Gillette. A new pitcher on the mound for the Riders as Grayson Sargent. As Jack Nichols the lead off. Kobe Paxton on deck, and then Brody Parks in the hole for Casper. Casper needs to force 2 to bring it into extra innings. 3 to walk it off and win. First offering from Sargent above the zone. 1-0 the count.
See if they try to force Sargent into the zone before they swing, just because he's coming into the game out of the bullpen.
The 0-2. And now, correction, Nichols 0 for 2. The count now is 2-0. Excuse me. Sargent gets set. The 2-0. And now that one clips the upper portion of the zone. 2-1. The winner has a date with Cheyenne tomorrow, the Sixers. The 2-1, 2-2 as Sargent has fought back and evens out the count.
That's a good fastball there on the outer black.
Sargent getting set here, 2-0 in favor of Gillette. The 2-2 count. Swing and a miss for out number 1, and Casper is down to 2 outs.
The shortstop, number 5.
And when you come in that final inning, the most important batter is that first batter. If you're able to get that first batter out, you feel a lot more comfortable trying to navigate through the lineup.
Kobe Paxton to the plate, 0 for 2 on the evening. Sargent kicks and deals to Paxton. Just outside, 1-0 the count. Gillette up 2-0. Casper down to their final 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. The 1-0. Now 1-1 as the fastball evens up the count. One out, base is empty here in the bottom of the 7th. Paxton up to the plate for the Oilers. The 1-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. And Sargent finding that fastball early on.
Absolutely. He's ahead, 1-2. See if he decides to maybe throw a wrinkle in there, just a little show me.
Sargent getting sent, likes the sign, kicks and deals, and just above the zone. 2-2 here for Paxton. Paxton a strikeout victim on his last at-bat. Sargent the 2-2 and fouled off by Paxton as he stays alive.
It's a good job just getting a piece of that one. It's a really good fastball, top of the zone. Able to get just enough of that to stay alive.
Paxton re-enters the box. The 2-2 offering. Just above the zone. 3-2, a full count here in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, big pitch here for the Oilers. If you're able to get on, you bring the tying run to the plate.
Sargent kicks, deals a 3-2. And that is ball number 4. And now the game-tying run, and Brody Parks will come up to the plate.
Designated hitter number 3, Brody Parks.
If Parks can get on a base, it'll be Thomas Stokes on deck. Runner on first. Strike 1 called as that tags the zone. 0-1 the count here in the bottom of the 7th.
3 at-bats, 3 strikes taken before a swing. I like that just because you need runners on. Once the tying runs on, you might start swinging first pitch again.
Sargent's offering just outside the zone. 1-1. Here in the bottom of the 7th.
It's a good job by Schilling. If you're going to call that breaking ball, you got to be ready for it in the dirt and knock it down, especially with a runner on base in this situation.
Runner on first in. Paxton and fouled off by Parks. 1-2 the count here. 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Casper needs 2 to tie to send it into extras. 3 to win. 2-0 in favor of the Riders of Gillette. And time called as Schilling will talk to his pitcher in Sargent. Sargent in relief for Drube. We can close day out on Drube. 2 hits, 4 walks given up, no runs given up, and 7 punch-outs.
Yeah, he's phenomenal on the mound for the Riders. I like this mound visit from Schilling. Let's go talk to your pitcher. Give him time to relax. He's ahead in the count 1-2. Got ahead in the last at-bat. Just happened to lose him.
A 1-2. Sargent ready. Runner at first in Paxton. The 1-2. Just below now a 2-2 even count.
It's a really good take. Also a really good pitch there from Sargent on the mound. Pitched a lot on the outside, goes to the inside.
Sargent keeping an eye on the runner at first. The 2-2 just below the zone. Now a full count here in the bottom of the 7th. Parks 0 for 2 on the day. The full count offering up the middle. Second baseman tacks the bag to the first baseman, and that is it.
It's a great play by Peterson, the shortstop.
Double play, and Gillette has a date with the Cheyenne Sixers at 7 p.m. tomorrow. We'll take a break here and move to the post-game show after the break. This is a Buckle Up for Life Wyoming presentation of the AA State Tournament on MyLocalRadio.com, the My Local Radio Sports Network.
I buckle up because I think about my family and how important it is to know that I'm going to be coming back home to them safely.
My reason for buckling up is that I value safety in my life, and I want to make sure I'm there for years to come for my children.
My reason for buckling up is to get home to my dog.
I buckle up because my wife thinks it's a safe thing to do. I have 2 beautiful little boys to go home to every night, and I just think it's too important not to get thrown out of a vehicle if you have a little
I
wreck.
think about my dad when I buckle up. He lost his best friend from not wearing a seatbelt, so I always make sure to wear my seatbelt so he doesn't lose
Look
his.
around you, pick up any garbage that you find. All of our cleanup crew are volunteers. We'd love to have your help.
It's all about having your independence. And Right Now is here to help you gain great financial freedom with a Right Now Independence Guide. With an emphasis on education, growth, and experience, the Right Now Independence Account prepares you to handle your own finances, so you're ready for what life throws your way. We're talking no parent or legal guardian required on your account, no risk of collections or negative reporting, and no overdraft fees. Find your independence with a Right Now Independence Account today.
Ready as committed to provide superior services to our customers, requiring independent quality safety, and dependability. Texas, Nevada,
When all the parts of the puzzle start to look they'll almost remember.
Interested in part-time, ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in the home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit WattSmartHomes.com today.
Well, that's somebody's business. The way that you want to do it.
County School District number
with the entire Wyoming community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing world around them. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving study, academic, and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Community County School District Number 6, excellence in teaching, opportunity.
Welcome back live inside the post-game show. 2-0 in favor of Gillette. As we enter Junior John's Freaky Fast recap. 2 runs in the top of the third for Gillette. As that is it. A lot of zeros across the scoreboard the rest of the way. The winning pitcher, Mason Drew. The losing pitcher, Tanner Hager. And then Sargent with the save in that matchup. And Aaron, just a great game overall in that matchup between both these sides.
Absolutely. It's a well-played game. It's 2-3 matchups, kind of what you expect. And, you know, pitchers duel, man. Hats off to both the pitchers that started this game, as they were both tremendous. And Hager and Drew, Sargent, of course, coming in relief was good as well. But, man, between the two starting pitchers, it was great baseball.
We'll move on to Dr. McKay Frankham, Precision Play of the Game. As that play is the 2 RBI double by Keen Killian of Gillette. And he brought in those 2 runs, and that's the difference in this contest. And the Pepsi Play of the Game presented by Western Wyoming Beverages. That honor goes to Mason Drube of Gillette, the starter on the mound for the Riders. 2 hits allowed, no runs allowed, only gave up 4 walks and 7 retired. And
via
Mason Drube, via punch out, yes. And Mason Drube was better today. He's the Pepsi Player of the Game. That will do it from day number 2 of day 3 tomorrow. And a little bit preview of the schedule. The Cheyenne Hawks play Sheridan at 1 p.m. in the elimination game. Laramie versus Casper at 4 p.m. in elimination game. And in the winner's bracket, the Cheyenne Sixers have a date with the Gillette Riders at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. Anthony Colasuono alongside Aaron Poling signing out for day 2 from Casper.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.